Good morning, everyone. So today I'm going to talk about shining. And when I use the word shine, I don't mean the Kim Kardashian shine or the Instagram shine. I'm talking about that shine, that uniqueness that we all have inside of us. You know, we've been throwing around the word snowflake, right? And it's used in a very derogatory term now, right? Millennial snowflake, you think you're special? You're damn right I'm special. So when we use the term snowflake, its connotation is really this element of uniqueness. There is no snowflake that is like the other. I am pretty sure God did not put me on this earth to only pay a bill. It cannot be. There's a lot of work that went into producing me. My daughter likes to say that I'm just, she is just a gift, right? God lent me to her, which is true. So if that is the case, I must be pretty darn special. And so are you. So when I use the terminology shine, which we'll get a little bit deeper into, I mean, what is your uniqueness? Do you even know what it is? And once you do find out what that uniqueness is, what do you do with it? Now, as a Black woman, a highly educated Black woman, I always like to say, I got 3 degrees. But these were all things that I've been conditioned to think those were the greatest gifts, because that's when I've been rewarded. I was the A+ student. I'm going to be the president of so-and-so. And add on top of that, y'all, I'm Nigerian. So if you've ever encountered a Nigerian in your life, you know we are the number one at everything, right? Because in our culture, what are your options? Doctor, lawyer, engineer, or disgrace to the family. You pick one of those. It's one of those 4. That's it. Those are your choices. So we are rewarded for high levels of achievement. But if we are not those things, am I any less of a person? Am I living up to my snowflake status, my uniqueness, my special gifts? A few years ago, I had gotten laid off from a job. And it just so happened about a week after that, I had to go to this huge gala, bunch of lawyers, not the best people. But I was going to attend because I was obligated to go. And I was so nervous about going, because here would have been the first time I would not have had something fantastic to say when somebody said, well, what do you do? Well, I don't know. Today, I guess nothing. And it started to get me thinking, well, if I can't say I'm a lawyer at so-and-so powerful white shoe firm in Midtown, New York, am I nothing? That can't be. I'm Osato, Chitou. I'm a lawyer. I'm a mom. I'm a child of immigrants. But I start stripping away some of those things. Am I no longer Osato Chitou? Because I couldn't say I was a lawyer today? That's interesting. So it got me thinking, what are the other parts of me I'm starting to box up because I've only been rewarded for being top of my class, or I've only been rewarded for getting my law degree. I've only been rewarded for marrying a fellow Nigerian, or I've only been rewarded for being president of so-and-so organization or having this amount of money in my bank account. And I realized the world punishes my completeness. Do people know that I love to do yoga? Do they know that I love crystals and I'm a bit off? Do they know that? Can I tell them that? Can I tell them that I secretly refer to angel cards like every morning? Is that okay to say? Will you think I'm weird? Can I tell them that I have a pair of burgundy Doc Martens? Is that okay? Does that go with my lawyer style? But I was realizing I was pretzeling myself. And when I use the word pretzel, it means I was creating myself, turning myself into different shapes in order to fit other people's ideals. Because again, that's when I was rewarded. That's when I got the pat on the back. So I said enough. I'm tired of pretzeling, and it kind of hurts. Didn't want to do that anymore. And the moment I decided to no longer pretzel, funny things started to happen. Some people stopped liking me. Who knew? And I realized that is okay. I'm not for everyone. You're not for everyone. And if you are for everyone, you're doing something wrong. It is in your uniqueness. It is in your ability to shine. And when I say shine, that is bringing all pieces of you to the table. But in order to shine, you need to know who you are. Do you know who you are? Is the barometer for who you are based on LinkedIn, Instagram, Kim Kardashian? Trust me, she doesn't know who she is. But what measuring stick do we utilize in order to ascertain who we are? Have you spent time with yourself to ask that question, starting with your name? If you no longer had the job that you have at this very moment, would you still be who you are? I think so. But what is that? What is your snowflake? And it is in understanding what that snowflake is, that is how we shine. We must know ourselves in order to shine. We were born to shine. And my shine is not like your shine. All of our shines are different. And it's not the shine that I'm posting on Instagram with the super filter and my hair is did and my makeup's done. Not that kind of shine. I'm talking about the shine that is all of you. I am talking about your universal greatest gift, because it is a disservice to yourself and to me when you don't bring that to the table. That unique value proposition that only you have. What is it? And I'm a firm believer that the only way you can determine that uniqueness is you must spend time with you. You must forego the idea that stepping outside of that box, unpretzeling, because that in itself is a work, having to unpretzel. Because again, unfortunately, we have been conditioned to think that there's only one way to shine. Not everybody's gonna be Oprah. We all can't be Oprah. But some of us are wonderful writers. Some of us have the ability to decorate a home on $1. Some of us have the ability to stand before large audiences and not bat an eye. But yet, we feel that if we bring all of that, the world around us would fall apart. There's a chance it might. I think about our LGBTQ community. I think about women. I think about people of color. I think about Black women like myself. I think about Black women lawyers. From simple calculations that they have to do in the morning, how they wear their hair, what outfit to wear, what voice inflection to use that particular day in their interactions with the rest of the world, and their fear of punishment because they operate in a way some people, quite frankly, will not like. And the fear that's associated with that. And we live those days, day in and day out, with that thought process and thought pattern. And the sadness that must bring to the universe. Because again, God did not put me on this earth to just pay a bill. It can't be. There was a lot of work done in order for me to show up here today. So it's my duty in order to live up to that uniqueness. And it's not an easy job. It's something that we must go to every single day. We must go inward, do that self-reflection, understand who we are, and recognize who we were yesterday is different from who we are today, and that's okay. So what I ask of you is, who are you? Are you your name? Are you who your parents told you you were? Are you the stories you're telling yourself? Are you the stories other people are telling you about yourself? Are you shining? Are you dimming your light because you don't want people to see your shine? Is your shine based on someone else's shine? Are you scared to shine? Those seem like relatively easy questions, but they're quite difficult. I still struggle with the who am I, right? And I think I'm going to continue to struggle with the who am I, because every day it does change. But what I will tell you, I'm excited about that journey. I'm excited to have that conversation. I'm excited when I ask my 10-year-old, my tween, on her phone right now. I'm excited when I ask her that question. Because we formulate those ideas about who we are when we're coming up at this age, right? Because it's what other people tell us we are. But you're not. You're not. So I have some homework for you guys. I want you to begin asking yourself every morning, who am I? Who am I? And sometimes it's going the answer on a particular day, your response might be an easy one that you can gravitate to, right? Who am I this morning? This morning, I'm a woman that's tired, perhaps. This morning, I'm a woman ready to seize the day. This morning, I'm a woman who's going to use her voice. This morning, I don't care who's going to punish me. But I do know I'm bringing my whole self. But I do know I've been introspective. But I do know I am going to shine because the universe wants me to do so. Before I leave this earth, there will be a trail where the world knows who I was. And it'd be wonderful to know who you are as well in all aspects of your life. So spend time with yourself. Ask yourself that question. Shine. The world wants you to do so. I want you to do so. Thank you.